Right, here we are, AMS2, after many shenanigans with settings. TTR was doing a live stream this afternoon, which was excellent. So I thought I'd have a go at one of the races that he did. Just spice it up a bit with a bit of rain and a pit stop for everybody. So I'm going in blind here because I've just spent the past 20 minutes fiddling about with silly steering wheels and drivers. PC Master Race. Here we go.
Okay, Owen, get ready.
Ooh, right. Hshifter. And off we go. Track's wet. We're at the back of the field. Okay, so there's no ABS and traction control in these, so it's going to be a bit gentle on the power. Take care of the rears. Okay, here we come. Eau Rouge for the first time in the wet. Wide, and then I've missed the apex. There we go. Ah, it's very slippy up here. I am on wets though, so. Oh. Thought I had 6 gears, I haven't. They're doing 50. So this rain is only light, so it should ease off shortly, and we should get a dry line, and then we can start. I've got a sneaking suspicion something weird's going on with my clutch. I didn't make that gear change. Okay. Technical issues.
On your left. Clear left.
Options. Gameplay. Has something gone? Manual. Okay. Don't know how that happened. Right. No. Authentic. Right. Okie dokie. Full damage. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Let's say I've been having a few slight technical difficulties. Let's restart that. Reset my camera. Restart session. I thought it's changing gears when I wasn't asking to, and the clutch didn't seem right. Only took me about a mile to work it out. There we go. Right. All live here, folks. Right, 6 laps. See if we can keep up with the pack this time. Second gear. Many different lines to take, but it's wet. First lap. Take the safe lines to start with. Into Eau Rouge. I'm in 5th gear already. Let's just see if I can hook that apex. I can. And now I'm on full throttle, so I was slowly bringing the throttle on all the way up the hill there. It wasn't until it was at the top that we got to it. Now we're redlining in 5th gear. 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Everybody's bunched up at the moment to 3rd, so we'll take ones that are easy like that. And we've got a gap to go into, so I'm going to drop to 2nd, stay on the inside, slot into this gap. He's left it open as well. We're all tippy-toeing through the wet, as is the one of the latest updates has changed things with the AI in the wet. Make it a bit more realistic. So, on Warford, taking a slightly wide line because was a guy on the inside of me. I've got crew chief on, but I've got the volume low. I'm getting a bit of an indication where people are, but they're not shouting over me. That's a third. Again, they're all backing up, so we'll just take advantage. Keep tight here. We're clear. Is that right? Having a look there. Picked a window and it's now open. We won't be going in there until this spray is gone and there's a visible dry line. Okay, fast left-hander, flat out, take it all the way to the outside, lift, turn in. I'm going to have to brake, these guys are backed off. Normally you don't have to brake. So I've got the AI on 90 and aggression's on 90 as well. Oh, quite a few diving in the pits. So I think I'm gonna have to pit next lap. There was a guy there. The rain's still coming down a bit, the track is not throwing off any spray. So now we're on the wrong tyres and this guy's going to hassle me. Leave him a little bit of room. Then we'll jump in his slipstream. Not getting a chance, this guy's on my right. Now we've got it. Ooh, it's wet up here. Okay, I'm braking early. I need to ask for a pit stop and I can't remember what my button was for that. What is this? Pit stop. Yes, I need it. Request it. Thank you. That way. Gosh, that was a absolute mess. Now, ask for a pit stop. It stopped raining, but the track's still wet over this side. Very wet. So I'll be going in and changing to slicks. Doesn't sound like a great idea. Well, half the track is dry. A quarter of the track is getting a dry line. The other half of the track is under about 2 foot of water. Sounds perfect. What are we in? First. Okay, I've got cold tyres. Okay, pit stop, here we come. Let him go up the inside, he's flying. Oh, he's decided not to. Oh, you sneaky little thing. Best of it. Right, in we go. Set the boots on, dries.
Garner is now leading.
Come on, come on. Come on, can we go? Caught up in traffic in there, that was pretty bad. Now we're going to have to tippy toe. Oh, big lock up.
Your rear brakes are cold. Be careful.
Just check my tyre pressures. Oh, they've put blanket warmers on. We've got warm tyres at least. Okay, so we go wide on this first part. If you watch the guy in front, then we cut him. I'm 5th gear all the way up there. And flat out still. And that gives me a good speed for this straight. If you nuke that corner up, you've mucked this entire straight up and you lose so much time. I'm seeing spray. Or is it smoke? Looks like it's smoke. Okay, pretty dry here. So what I'm watching for is that shine on the track and also spray from the cars up in front. Now that's spray. So I am going to have to brake early. Get down to 2nd. There's a dry line, jump on it. Just see the dry line there. AI just losing the back end a bit. On the wet, as I am, to come off the dry line. 3rd gear. Whoa, 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 spinner. Can't really go offline to do anything here, it's way too wet. As you can see, venture offline and that's it. So just join the train. 2nd gear here. Now you can go really wide on these curbs to give you a good entry into this corner. Track is dry here. So we've got a good line, good tight line there. Get on the power early. Take the inside line here. Just going to back out, just slightly feather the throttle. Guy in front's doing the same. Yeah, I'm going to have to brake. Being a bit cautious because it is damp offline. Down my right, brake at the white line. Straight down into 2nd. Okay, too wide through here, why not? Let them have a little battle. Easy on the power. It's a bit of a drag race. Some more people going into the pits. Right, this one here I want to be on the inside because he will duck in front of me. As he did. I've got one right, one left then. Bit of a drag race down to Eau Rouge. Yeah, there they are. I need to get this right. Cut across there. Cut in. No, I didn't go wide enough. Really wet out there, so I wasn't going to try and correct or brake. Not made any time up, so no penalty. A little bit wet on Eau Rouge. Just remember that next time round. And we'll late brake. Down to 2nd. These engine braking as we come down. I know it's really wet down here. He's braking early. Big puddle onto that dry line. He was off the racing line, so he really had to back out. Go. Try 4th gear around here. Yeah, that dry line's getting a bit wider. Just get away with it. To 5th. And then back down to 3rd. Second here I want a bit more control because it is quite wet. Back to 2nd, so now we're going to run wide to the rumble strips. And that's a late turn in. I can get on the power earlier. big long straight, trying to keep it as smooth as possible and flatten out these curves, corners even. So flat through here, lift on the power as soon as you think it's good to do so. Wait for the white line, there's the white line, down the box, down to second. Watch getting on the power here, go wide. Okay, we are in fourth, lap 4. Let me have another look at that. 2 laps left, right. There's a bad move, burn up a bit of rubber at the back. Right, let's try Eau Rouge now. Let's see if it's a bit drier. I'm in top gear, off the throttle. Turn in, on the throttle. Slowly, slow, full throttle now. We're just balancing it on the throttle all the way up there. We've no more gears, so we'll just max it down the straight. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, just feathering the throttle, waiting, and now on the throttle. To 4th, I'm going to drop to 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, hook it in, just hold it on the inside. Now on the power gradually, it's a bit wet here but I can see a dry line. 3rd gear, roll it in and gently on the throttle, up to 4th, up to 5th, down to 4th, roll it in, just balancing the car on the throttle, watching the wet patches as we go. Now we're on full throttle here in 4th, up to 5th. And braking 4th, 3rd, we've got some cars coming up on us. Still a bit of spray kicking off, or was that a bit of, no, it must be a bit of spray, there's some water down here. So I'll take advantage of these two having a little bit of a battle. And get on them as best we can. We'll use this little trick here where we go wide. Oh, coming a bit too hot, I couldn't get the inside line. Don't really want to go on the inside because that will put me on the outside for the next corner. It's 5th. Just follow them. These are far too high speed to be doing much about. Then again, when opportunity arises, now I'm on the outside to go into the first area, but this side of the track is dry. Yeah. And now I'm on the inside. So the black Merc then had to brake early because he was on the wet bit of the track. The red car followed me through. So we both took the black Merc there. Brakes, 3rd, 2nd, big wide swing. He's coming up the inside, keep an eye on him. Just check my tyres. Yeah, back to a little bit warmer, not too bad. He's on the right, up Eau Rouge. I think he's been drinking his vessel here. Oh, just got the power a bit early there, just run it wide. We kept the speed up, not as good as I'd like, but we're going to drag off him, pull it back. What are we on? Lap 6, final lap. Gravel or wall? Going up the inside. Last little breakers and a bit of a slide in there. Just trail brake it there just to get that front end kicked in a bit. Okay, calm it down now. Got a little bit of a gap. Nobody in front I'm going to catch in time. So we'll just play it safe. There are still puddles about which will catch you out. He says he's running wide. Right, there's the third. In we come. Now you can do this second one in third if you want to. But second will give you a bit more control, but as you can see, you've got to change up to get some power out of it. This one again you can do in third if you want. Second's usually better. Miss the apex, run wide. Nobody to the rear. So fifth. Flat out through here. Run the car right the way out. Put two wheels over here. Off the accelerator, turn in. Back on the accelerator. Miss the apex, but there's quite a good camber on there. Doesn't matter too much. I'll blip it on the downshift into second here. Being the last lap. That will be me pirouetting, will be the standard. Okay, and that's it. Great track, great set of cars. Good to see the AI is now behaving a lot better in the wet and exceptionally well in the pit stops. With Intel coming in and train on the same lap. So again here you can see the black line. So we go wide and we're coming tight, then we're on the power. And we can carry so much more speed up here, which gives you a massive advantage down this straight. You can lose so much time up Eau Rouge because you've lost all of this here. A little blip in second, not needed, but just smooths it out a bit, that transition. That weight shift stops the back just jittering a bit. So anyway, live stream today from Team Racing was excellent. Good bit of chat in the side panel as well. Looking forward to that. He's talking about putting a Discord channel together, so I will be jumping on that because there's going to be some time trials and some races in future if time allows and the usual life getting in the way. Yeah, I'll put details up with that if and when he gets it up and running. Leave you with the sultry sounds of the E30 BMW M3. A bit of drifting to finish off. Celebratory drifting. Why not? Will he lift? Well, this is what happens if you don't lift, I suppose. Understeer City, and now that's very wet and I'm steering nowhere. Okay. Celebratory donuts. Right, thanks for watching. Don't think I've got any views, have I? Right, thanks for watching. Adios.